Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Israel. Happy Sabbath. I just want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, for leading us to another wonderful Sabbath, right? I want to give a mighty shalom to all my brothers and sisters out here that's been pushing this truth sincerely and without diligence. And also, I want to give a shalom to Brother Yaakov doing this thing down there at Memphis, all right? Brother Ray up there in Minnesota, Battle Axes, all right? Brother KJV somewhere out there driving them trucks. Give a shout out to my bro, all right? Hey, and I want everybody to throw up some prayers for Brother Israel. Just found out Brother Israel was in a pretty bad accident. So y'all hey, let's throw prayers up for all our brothers and sisters that has physical ailments. All right, we have brothers out there that's that's going through. Hey, we have sick brothers and sisters out there, man. Let's make sure that we're not just praying for ourselves, but praying for our nation, right? Let me see if I forgot somebody. Give a shout out to all my mighty captains out there, man. Also, all right. Today's class is Israel, a royal nation. So these are gonna be just basic precepts, Brother Glenn. These gonna be mighty. These gonna be basic precepts just showing how Israel, we are a royal nation. All right, we are a royal priesthood, and what makes us royalty, right? So y'all brothers and sisters, please write these precepts down. Just take these precepts down. It's good to have these in your Bible, okay? That's how we have family members, like Thanksgiving just passed. Hey, a lot of us, probably especially new to the truth, are not able to break these things down to our families properly. Why you don't celebrate Thanksgiving or Christmas? All right. So it's important to always study and to be diligent. Okay. When class is going on, just don't sit up and just watch the videos. You sit back with popcorn, eating popcorn, right? We want to kind of get into this thing. We want to always take notes. All right. Now, I got a lot of precepts, y'all. So bear with me. I'm going to just go through. I got about 30 precepts, all right? We're going to go through them. I'm going to try not to make this class too long, all right? Or wherever the Most High lead me, right? Israel, a royal nation. First precept is Proverbs chapter 6 and verse number 23. Let me get there. I should have had it already. Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23, right? It's the book of Proverbs chapter 6 and verse number 23. And it reads, "For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life." Okay? So these commandments, they're our light in this dark world, right? All right, let me read that again. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light, man. All right, if you're not keeping the commandments, you're walking in darkness, man. And this whole world, James 4:4. All right, this world is not of the Most High God. We're children of the light, surrounded by just a bunch of wickedness and darkness, right? We have to understand that. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light, and reproofs of instructions are the way of life. Okay, so if you want to live, keep the commandments. All right, right? You got St. John chapter 6 and verse 63. All right. Going into these scriptures is the spirit and they are life, man. The flesh profit nothing, right? All right. Let's get the next precept. I ain't gonna espouse too much because I got too many. Got so many. All right. Go Proverbs. We got Proverbs 6:23. Let's get Deuteronomy 4 and 5, right? All y'all that's new to the truth, these are precepts that you most definitely need to highlight in your Bible. It shows you who you are. Ultimately, the curses of Deuteronomy 28:15 through 68 shows exactly who you are. Those are the strongest scriptures that I go to explain to my family who we are, because you can't, the curses, they were put on us for a sign and for a wonder, right? But we're going to get Deuteronomy 4 and chapter 4, and we're going to start at verse 5, right? Just, I want to, just kind of uplift my brothers and sisters out here. Just, man, y'all, we are kings and princesses out here, right? So we should hold ourselves accordingly. All right. Let's see what the Most High say though. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4. We're gonna start at verse number 5, and it reads, "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments even as the Lord my God commanded me, that thou should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. All right. The Lord taught us laws, statutes, and commandments. He didn't teach us Christianity. He didn't teach us Islam. He didn't give us religion. All right. This is our heritage. This is our custom. The Lord gave us straight commandments, right? The Lord gave us straight commandments. All right. I might pull that precept in a minute. All right. Verse 6. Keep therefore and do them. Okay. We're not just supposed to be talking about it like what Christians do. Christians talk about the Bible, but they don't do anything that's in the scriptures. They don't do nothing that's in the scriptures, right? Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. All right? All the nations, well, let me just keep reading. This is going to be your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. And right now, they just looking at us like a bunch of niggas and nigga women, man, and wetbacks and Puerto Ricans and monkeys or whatever damn name that they, and Capt or whatever name that they got for us. We're called a byword all over the world, you know, and the people are kind of looking at us like they're astonished, like, damn, a lot of these people know that we're the children of the Most High God. Like I say, they'll never tell us, and we walking around clueless, not even knowing who we are, which is embarrassing. It was an embarrassing thing when, even before I got into this truth, it was an African, it was this Nigerian guy, he was a Muslim. You know, I was kind of, you know, sliding into Islam a little bit. I'm trying to figure, I always had a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge, right? I was always into the scriptures reading it, but it wasn't getting no good understanding. I wonder why the same prophets that were in the Bible was in Islam. All right. But anyways, this guy, he's like, you're a Hebrew. He used to play, we were real cool. He said, you dirty Hebrew. He used to call me Hebrew all the time. I'm like, well, damn, you know, he knew who we were. We had no damn clue. And it's embarrassing to come like, damn, that person knew who I was the whole time. A lot of these people know who you are, and they will never tell you. Okay? You know, and that's a shameful thing. That should be a slap in the damn face. We are a raw nation, man. We are the best people, right? All right. Let's get back to the scriptures, all right? Verse 6, it says, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great who have God so nigh unto them, man? Man, the Lord is only dealing with Israel, okay? The Lord has respect unto Israel. We're going to get these precepts. Joel 2:27 is a great precept. All right, I didn't even have. It was so many. This class is so easy. Just going into how special that we are. I just want to let y'all know how special y'all are. Not thus says me, but that says the Lord. All right, so many precepts. You know, there's no way of fitting all this into one class. All right, I'm gonna read 7 again. For what nation is there so great who have God nigh unto them, as the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for, right? Verse 8, and what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all the law which I set before you this day? Okay, it's the laws that make us great, though. All right, I wasn't going to get into the spiel right now, but you know, I tell some brothers and sisters, hey man, you a king on this earth. Or you a princess. A lot of sisters, you tell them princess, I know I'm a princess. Like, well, damn. How do you know you're a princess? You think you're a princess just because you call yourself a princess? Or you a princess just because your daddy told you that you were a princess? Or like mama told you, hey, you a princess and little princess life? No, that's not what makes you a princess, okay? In fact, we're going to get to the precepts, okay? We're going to get to it. I'm kind of jumping ahead, all right? We're going to get there. But we're supposed to be a beacon and a light to the other nations, right? Let's get the next precept. Then it's Acts chapter 13 and verse 47 real quick. Acts 13 and 47. I want to start at 46, but I'm starting at 47. It says, for so hath the Lord commanded us, saying, I have set thee to be a light of the Gentiles. Now, this is, in this context, going into the northern kingdom. All right? Because the northern kingdom was cast out and called Gentiles. We didn't deal with them, okay? They were considered as a heathen. All right? But the Lord is now bringing us all back in. He's grafting them back in. But ultimately, at the end of this thing, this goes for all Gentiles, okay? At the very end of this thing, when our kingdom is set up, all the heathen are going to keep the laws. And we're going to make them keep the laws. All right? If they don't want to keep the laws, hey, let them get the brakes beat off of them, man. The Lord is going to destroy them. Okay? Right? It says, I'm going to read that again, 47. For so hath the Lord commanded us, saying, I have set thee to be a light of the Gentiles, that thou shouldest be for salvation unto the ends of the earth. Okay? Like I said, ultimately, that's going into the northern kingdom, but ultimately, at the end, it's going to go for all nations. All right? And the Israelites, we are going to be that light to them. And we just got the precept for light. Every time you see light in the Bible, you think Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 63, you know that the law, statutes, and commandments is the light. And that's what light is. I'm not talking about the little light bulb that damn shine down. You know, we're not talking about that, right? The law, statutes, commandments is the light, right? In this dark, dark world, all right? Let's move on. Let's get Matthew, next precept, y'all, Matthew chapter 5. We're going to go with verse 12. All right? These are basic precepts. These are precepts brothers and sisters should be remembering, especially these brothers and sisters that's out here on these streets. Well, not sisters. Sisters shouldn't be out on the streets crying and prophesying, okay? But they should still know these precepts. Y'all brothers that's out here going to war on these streets every Sabbath, yeah, these are definitely precepts that y'all need to know, okay? So like the book of Matthew, okay? We're going to go chapter 5. I'm going to start at verse 12, right? Hold on. 12 through, we're going to start at verse 12. So like it, y'all. Matthew chapter 5, verse 12, it says, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. So persecuted they the prophets which were before you. So y'all, although we're royalty, we're going to be going through things, all right? You're like, damn, I thought it was one sister, I kind of been talking to, and she even had to ask Capt. Benaniyah the same question. If we keep the commandments, am I going to be safe? Yeah, sister, ultimately you're going to be safe, but that don't mean that you're not going to go through things. That's why Sirach 2:1 say, "Thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." No, you're gonna deal with a lot of things, right? Hey, we can't be scary in this truth either, y'all. All right, we're gonna go through things. Okay, it says, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven, man. There's little things that we go through right now, although we are kings and princesses on the earth. We're still gonna go through things. The things we go through now are small compared to the things that's waiting on you in the kingdom of heaven. I think that's Romans 8:18, all right? Anyways, so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. The things were 4 times written before I learned it. So if our prophets, all the way from Adam, all the way to Christ, all the way to Peter and John, okay, to Paul, okay, they were all persecuted, okay? So, man, you know that persecution is coming, man. All right? Persecution is coming. And yes, the Lord will save you, but that don't mean that you're not going to go through things. I just want to make that point, y'all. All right? Verse 13. Ye are the salt of the earth, man. And y'all know that we are the salt of the earth. All right? We are a royal nation. We are a royal priesthood. We are the best at everything. No sport can anybody beat it. Hey, we take over every sport. They even got black people in hockey now that's taking over. Golf, you have the Tiger Woods. Tennis, you got the Serena Williams. Football, basketball, baseball, the Northern Kingdom just balling out, Nobody could cook better than us, sing, dance better than us. We're the best architects, all right? We're just not a bunch of dumb niggas out here, man. Y'all are royalty. You know how they kind of call stuff niggery? Oh man, he kind of niggery it. Man, that's actually brilliance, man. All right? We are a resilient people. We always come up with a way to make things easier and better, even since slavery. Brothers and sisters got tired of sweeping the damn floor. They made a vacuum cleaner. They got tired of picking their damn cotton. They made a cotton gin, right? All kinds of things, man, that we don't get credit for. All right? They call it niggery, but we call it brilliance, all right? We are raw, we are special people. Jacob is the creator of all things. I should get that precept too, because Jacob truly is the creator of all things, man. We are special people, all right? Next precept. Nah, I got to keep reading, all right? Let me read verse 13, Matthew 5:13. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt has lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? So we can't, we kind of lost our flavor in this thing, right? We lost our flavor, and really our flavor comes from the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, we don't know who we are anymore. Now we're just out on the street. We ain't got no damn clothes on. All the nations get the whore out our sisters. You know, just all the disrespect, man. And man, y'all should be tired of that, man. All right, y'all should be tired of that and ready to get the hell up out of it and be ready to get put back on high, all right? Because we kind of lost our flavor, man. I don't know, we still got it, but we're supposed to be on a higher level than we already are. The level we are right now, we're kind of comfortable where we are in damn Babylon, barely making it from paycheck to paycheck, and we love it, right? A lot of us don't want to get the kingdom because y'all scared that y'all gonna lose out. But damn, I ain't gonna be able to have my damn cell phone. I'm not going to be able to have TikTok. I don't want to keep the commandments and go out to the wilderness. I ain't going to have those things. Man, y'all got to put these things in this world are nothing. The Lord had things better than cell phones in the kingdom. Better than cable, damn TV, right? We have to learn how to put these things of the world to the side. All right. I'm going to read 13 again. Let me move on, okay? Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt has lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, right? But to be cast out and to be trodden underfoot, man. So we don't, we have to gain our flavor back. Our flavor is these law, statutes, and commandments. All right. When Christ come back, you're gonna be if you taste plain and you ain't salty and they haven't got flavor, the Lord is gonna trodden you underfoot. He's gonna stomp your brains out, man. All right, straight up. He didn't come to send peace. He's coming with a sword. It's gonna be a bloodbath, all right. And Israel is gonna be the first on the list, all right. He got a clean house. Verse 14: Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a high hill cannot be hid, man. We're a city set on a high hill. We're lighting to the world. All right, he set us on high. How can you hide something that's on top of the hill and that's bright and that's shining? It just don't make sense, right? It says, "Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid." Verse 15. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Okay, all right. We have to put our light on the candlestick, man. All right. We have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and we have to do it diligently, and we have to be proud. We have to be proud to keep the commandment, not just proud, but proud to keep the Lord's commandments, not being ashamed of wear your fringes. This is brothers and sisters out there that scared to bang their fringes, man. Something simple. There's brothers and sisters out here that's scared to tell their family, hey, I can't celebrate that with y'all, mama and daddy. Okay? If y'all brothers and sisters that have issues with your family members, okay, that call themselves Christians, all right, and they just don't understand why you're telling them no, go to Matthew chapter 10, 33 on down, okay? Because the Lord really coming to separate mother from father, father from son, mother-in-law, daughter-in-law, sons and daughters. He's split you up. Either you're going to follow after the Lord or you're going to follow after mama, and you're going to stand around and you're going to eat that nasty Thanksgiving turkey. I don't know, you don't want to do it, but mama making me do it, man. Mama can't make you do it. That's your choice, man. All right? And yeah, you're gonna be persecuted. That don't mean that you're not a king or a prince. That's what makes you a king or a prince when you go through these things for the Lord, man. Y'all have to understand that you're not just a prince or a princess just because of your own vain head. All right? And your ego. Verse 15. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and give it light unto all that are in the house. Let your light shine so before men that they may see your good works, man. You have, like I say, you have to let people see your good works, y'all. Right? We have to let people see our good works. You have to let them see, okay, you're wearing your fringes. All right? You're not putting all kind of wild colors in your hair, right? You're not dressing like whores and whoremongers out here. Ladies, we have on long, modest dresses, right? There's people ashamed to wear dresses. This is one little girl told my daughter, because, you know, my daughter wears nothing but dresses, and they have a dress nowadays where they don't have to wear their uniform. Even her uniform is a dress, all right? But they don't have to wear uniform. She wear dresses. Hey, daddy, you know, they kind of laughing at what this one girl said that I look like an old lady. No, you don't look like an old lady. See, our people are so damn destroyed, and our elders have failed us. Our elders failed us, so now we're failing our children. To got our young women thinking, when you see another little girl in a beautiful dress that looks like an old lady, I said, baby, really, those little girls are dressed like whores. Really, baby. And I told my daughter just like that. Really, baby, those little girls are dressed like whores. So you got to kind of ignore that. They don't know no better, baby. Okay? They laughing at you, but the Lord is going to destroy them if they don't come to this truth and start dressing in modest apparel. It begs me now when I see little girls walking around with little bitty booty shorts on, and they mama hold their hand walking through damn Walmart. You know, it begs me to see women putting perms on a 3-year-old on babies' heads, man. Man, our people are just bugged the hell out, man. You know, hey, our salt has lost its savor, man. Our hair is the best hair, man. I love to see my brothers and sisters in the truth with their natural hair. All right? That's what's up, man. Ain't no white folks from other nations be looking at our hair. They kind of want to touch it, man. We're the best, man. So let's start letting our light shine, right? All right, let me continue. I get long-winded sometimes, guys. So like you. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Because see, we're not trying to glorify us. We're trying to glorify the Most High God. That's why I told one sister earlier, hey, man, you got to put your feelings to the side. You got to put your feelings to the side. The precept say what it say. Damn, Brother Barricade, you know, you kind of hurt my feelings. You know, hey, since it ain't about your feelings, it's about how the Most High feel about it. And once I broke it down to her, she said, yeah, I understand. We gotta put our feelings to the side. All right. We trying to glorify the Father, all right? All right. The Father don't live for us, we live for him. Y'all have to understand that, man. All right, even us in the truth, we have to understand that. All right, verse 17. Think not that I come to destroy. Well, I didn't want to get 17, but since I started reading it, I'm going to read it. Think not that I come to destroy the law of the prophets. I have not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Right? Christ came to fulfill him getting put to death for this nation, to bring us back to being a royal priesthood, to being whole again, to being that beacon of light to the world, to bring our northern kingdom brothers and sisters back into this thing, man. Man, we're strong when we're together, y'all. Right? Let's get to the next precept. Let's get Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 6. Y'all brothers and sisters, y'all, I know every Israelite knows this precept. Every Israelite knows this precept. And if y'all don't got this precept highlighted in y'all Bible, y'all need to highlight it right now. It's Deuteronomy 7 and 6. I'm talking about my little boys and little girls know this one. All right? Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. It says, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people. Okay? It didn't say equal to. Everybody's equal. Little black boys and black girls, little black boys and white girls, or vice versa. Ain't no mixing. Okay? We're above all people, man. Everybody's not equal. That's a lie. They don't treat you like you was equal, right? I got a story I'm trying to hold back, but let me go ahead and bring it out. I'm getting ready for the Sabbath. I'm in Albertsons, right? I'm dressed how I'm dressed right now. I'm in line. All right. Get my little toilet paper and my bag of ice. Now, when you punch in for the bag of ice, because you got to punch it in, the little light go off on the damn self-checkout thing, and the lady, she normally comes over, she says, okay, you got ice, hit the code, so I can just go on and pay and get out of the store. Today, I get my stuff, I punch in for the ice, the lights start blinking, and I'm just waiting like I normally do for the 7th time. All right. This lady is 2 white ladies. One of them looking at me like, damn, you need to stop talking and go help that man. That's what one of the white ladies. All right. And she kind of looked at me and turned around and kept talking to the other white lady. The other white lady just kind of walked off her ass. Right. So then the B came up to me. I'm trying not to go off. And ultimately, man, these are tests from the Most High God. You have to understand that the Lord loves humility. Right. She came up to me. Why is your light going off? Like, shit, I'm trying to get some ice. That's why. Right here from the code, push this and that, this and that, this and that. And in my mind, like, no, B, you push the code. That's your job. These damn heathen are out of line. All right, and it's time to put them back in our place. But hey, we have to let the Most High do that thing, though. We have to keep the commandments. I'm thinking in my head, damn, I'm a king, and you ain't nothing but a damn dirty ass Edomite. You a dirty Edomite talking to me however that you want to talk to me. All right. You know what? I just went out. I had to do what I had to do. And just kind of going to walk out, man. Y'all have to stay in the spirit, man. I had to grow. Man, I've done a lot of growing in this truth, and I still got a lot of growing to do. All right. And ultimately, I knew that it was a demon. Man, Satan is always waiting on y'all to take y'all down to a low state, man. Just like he cast us out of heaven, cast us out of heaven previously, right? We're already in a lower state. Hey, man, let's just keep trying to climb that ladder, y'all. We're trying to reach the kingdom, all right? Anyways, I had to get that out of my chest real quick, Salakia. Deuteronomy 76, all right? Thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth, okay? I'm going to read 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because you were more in number than any people. For ye were the fewest of the people, man. So it's not really about numbers either, man, how big we are. Like the Lord will take a few of us in the battle. And the Lord will take one of us. He'll take one of us a battle. And hey, you grab the damn jawbone on his ass. You got the jawbone on the ass and just going ham on thousands of people, man. The Lord that we use one man is not about numbers, all right? We are truly that great. But our power comes from the Most High God, y'all. All right? That's why we have to make sure that we keep the commandments. All right? So the Lord will protect us. But that does not mean you're not going to go through things. Kings and princesses out there. That don't mean you ain't going to go through it. Now, you're going to go through it. And the higher level that you get, the more, and the Lord started putting these badges of honor on you. He started putting these badges of honor on you. He put a crown on your head, even on this world. It's spiritual. He put these badges on you, but the more badges you got, all hell is going to break loose. All hell is going to break loose. All right? It's just like playing a damn video game. You kind of playing a video game, and the more you level up, the harder the bad guy get. And you playing the game God of War, you kind of level up your weapons. Hey, you gotta add some points to your shield, to your sword, to your sword. The higher you go up, the opponent gets harder, y'all. All right, but you become more glorious as you go up, also. But you gonna go through it, all right. Y'all are truly kings and princesses out there. But you have to keep the commandments and endure afflictions, right? All right, let's get Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 2. We're about 25% done of this lesson, if I don't be so long with it. Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 2 real quick. Isaiah chapter 2 and verse number 2. It says, and it shall come to pass. It says, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains. Now, mountains are going into large nations or governments, okay? When you see mountains in the Bible, sometimes it's literal, but a lot of times it's going into peoples, large peoples or a large government, okay? And I'm going to read two from the top. And it should come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, okay? And shall be exalted above the hills. Hills are smaller nations or governments, okay? And all nations shall flow unto it, okay? All nations are going to flow into the house of Israel, okay? All right? Right now, we at the bottom. We're flowing and putting all our resources into Esau's kingdom. Right now, we're flowing into Esau's kingdom right now. We're giving all our strength to these other nations right now. But when we get to the kingdom, it's going to be the other way around. In fact, right now, we need to be turning that thing around now and be putting all our resources back into us, because the nation is already here, right? I'm telling you, if every Black and Hispanic person and Native American person just don't buy nothing on the Sabbath, actually kept the Sabbath, man, that would shut the American economy down in one day. All right, that's how powerful we are as a people, right? If we all literally came together, we can build any, man, we would take over instantly if we all had one mind. Okay? So y'all keep that in mind, all right? I'm gonna read verse 3, all right? Should I read verse 3? I'm gonna read verse 3. And many people shall go and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. So that's why I say we are like to all the nations, really. And right now they're astonished that this great army is coming together. They looking at us like, hey man, these Negroes are really coming together, man. They coming together. They keeping the commandments. They kind of mocking Kyrie, talking about Kyrie's army. Man, these Edomites just don't stop, man. They just, damn wicked, man. Kyrie's army. But I'm just glad to see IUIC kind of standing up. You see what I'm saying? Not taking away from all the other camps, but this is all work of the Lord, man. It's really waking up our people, man. And these white folks, not just the white folks, all the nations are terrified. Okay? Nah, brother, y'all code. Not right now in the chat. Nah, I'm not doing questions right now in the chat. Maybe a little bit later on. Let me kind of get through some of these precepts. All right. Yeah, let's move on, y'all. Okay? Let's get Exodus chapter 2 and verse 25. I think I got Isaiah down here at the bottom of my page, too. I got a precept for that, but it's okay. We're going to get it later. Isaiah, let's go to Exodus chapter 2 and verse 25. All right? So many precepts to show how the Most High really truly feel about Israel, y'all. Exodus chapter 2. I'm almost there. In verse number 25, it reads, and God looked upon the children of Israel, and God had respect unto them. So the Most High God has respect unto us. He don't have respect unto these other nations. Man, y'all are special, man. Y'all are truly special. We're gonna get a little bit deeper into this thing and see what makes y'all special. But first, I can't help it. This precept is on my mind. Joel 2 and 27, real quick, y'all. And y'all all should know this one too. Joel 2 and 27. I'm almost there. The book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 27, it says, and ye should know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God. He's not the Lord's everybody God. The Lord said, I'm in the midst of Israel. Hey, I could pull precepts like this all day, right? The Lord was only dealing with the Israel, man. We're so special. This is one of my favorite precepts. I say this all the time. When I read this precept, man, it made me want to turn backflips. Like, damn, that's me. Not only did I was Israel, I was already kind of studying the precepts, but when I ran across this one, and ye should know that I'm in the midst of Israel, and I'm the Lord your God. I made all these other nations, fake gods that don't do anything. Like Capt Maccabees say, hey, gods don't even work, you know. Our God is the only God that actually works, right? And ye should know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed, man. And that's why I say we shouldn't be ashamed. And right now, like I said, we are going through things, man. These are humbling times. These are trying times right now, y'all. Okay? But hey, we have to keep enduring this thing. We have to keep enduring in this thing, right? And we got to keep pushing this through. Things are going to get hard, and we're going to go through things. Things are going to get real. Things are going to get ugly, y'all. But we got to hang in there. We are royalty, and they don't want us back on our thrones, right? They don't want us back on our thrones, all right? We're going to take the kingdom anyways, right? All right. It gets Sirach chapter 17 and verse 17. Book of Sirach 17:17. There's a whole bunch of precepts. Dude, I had to cut down a bunch of precepts. This is the book of Sirach chapter 17 and verse 17. It says, for in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion, man. You see that? Israel is the Lord's portion. He's like, here, y'all over here, y'all over here. These people right here, these are my babies right here. You know, Israel is the Lord's portion. Okay? He set us rulers over all the other nations. Right? Hey, you know how you kind of got, you know, let's just say a piece of jewelry. You got that nice golden diamond ring. You got that diamond ring, and it got like layers on it. You got the first row that go around, you know, some little jewels, and then you got that next layer to go around, and then at the top, at the top of that diamond, you got this one big old rock in the middle of it, right? That's how the Lord see Israel upon the whole earth, man. We are his crown jewel, man. All right, we are truly children of the Most High God, man. And that's a wonderful feeling. So through all the afflictions and things that we're going through out here in the world, I want y'all to keep that in mind, right? So like me out, hold on 1 second. Battery ran out. I forgot to plug my laptop in. Hold on. I have to plug my laptop in. Let me see. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Little else forgetting something. Are we good? Yeah, we good now. Battery is plugged in, it's charged. Okay. Yeah, laptop's about to die in the middle of class. Lock it for that, y'all. All right. Yeah, let's move on to the next precept. Yeah, Israel is the Lord's portion. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all a precept on that. So, we get Deuteronomy 32 is a precept for that. But you know what? I'm gonna go to Exodus 19 first. I'm gonna go in the order that I wrote it down. All right. Exodus, our next precept, Exodus 19 and verse 5. Book of Exodus, chapter 19 and verse 5. It reads, now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye should be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. Let me read that again. I'm going to read a little bit slower. Now, therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, okay, and keep my covenant, then ye should be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people. So what makes us better than everybody and what puts us above everybody is keeping the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. That's what makes us special. The Lord gave us commandments. He didn't give the rest of the world commandments. All right? And that's where we get our spiritual gifts from, keeping the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. Those that keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man, hey, when other people look at it, there's kind of like this glow that kind of just shine off of us, man. Our light truly shine, y'all. People can literally see that. Okay? It's not like a light, like a flashlight shining from around you. No, it's a spiritual light that shine off you. They look at you like, damn, there's something different about him. I hate him. Or they might hate you, or they might cleave to you. Okay? In my workplace, I got people that hate me down low, and I got a lot of people that cleave to me, even other nations. Wow, why do you have that on all your clothes? Wow, those things are on all your clothes. I'm gonna give these. Can I put those on my husband's clothes? Like, no, you can't put them on your husband's clothes. They're for us. All right. Hey, but later on, at the kingdom established, yeah, y'all gonna keep them laws, right? No, it's for the Israelites. So yeah, when you keep the commandments, they're gonna cleave to you. They're gonna cleave to you. I was talking to Captain Jerubbaal. He was talking about work. You know what I'm saying? Not to be bragging or nothing, but man, it's literally a group of people that call me king. It's crazy. Oh, there go king. There go king. The hell make you want to call me king? I'm telling you, man, let your light shine. Same thing with Captain. He got the same issue. You know? Like I said, not bragging, and I take that humbly. You know? Because I am a king. I keep the commandments. I don't be like, yeah, that's right. I am the king. No. You gotta be humble in this thing, man. The more humble you are, the more the Lord lifts you up. You don't have to even lift yourself up. Other people are gonna see your light shine and lift you up and call you great. But I give all glory and honor to my Father Yahweh, by Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shah, man. Right? Let me move on, man. Now, let me get Exodus 19. Did I finish it? It's 19. 5 and 6. Yeah, let me finish that. Verse 6. Exodus 19 and 6. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. Right? Let me be a holy nation. We're going to get the precept on holy later on because we're going to mention the word holy a few times. So we're going to see what holy is later on too. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. Okay? So what makes us a royal priesthood and a holy nation is us, brothers and sisters, keeping his commandments. That's what makes you a princess. And people see it. Brothers, that's what makes you a king, right? And y'all, let's be humble in this thing, right? Next precept. Let's get damn, I do it around me. Let's get Genesis chapter 32. This is one of my favorite precepts. This right here, it's kind of the nail in the coffin, man. All right, this is your royal bloodline, nail in the coffin. All right, when your forefather was crowned as a prince, man. All right, and you come out of his bloodline, which make you a prince and a princess. This is why, not because mama told you, or just in your own vein, ego, yeah, I am a princess. But why are you a princess? Let's find out. Let's get Genesis chapter 32 and verse 22. Start at verse 22. And he rose up that night and took his 2 wives and his 2 women servants and his 11 sons and passed over for Jerubbaal. All right. And he took them and sent them over the brook and set them over that he had. Okay. Let me read 23 again. I think I butchered it. Verse 23. And he took them and sent them over the brook and set them over that he had. All right. And Jacob was left alone. And there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. So Jacob he sent his wives over, all his cattle, livestock, his sons, he sent them on, okay? Now Jacob was by himself, and he began to wrestle with this man, all right? It says, wrestle with him until breaking of day. That means he wrestled with this man all day long, for hours. He wrestled with this man, our forefather, your grandfather Jacob, right? And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, so Jacob, this man is an angel, okay? This is an angel of the Most High God, man. And Jacob is wrestling with an angel. And the angel couldn't prevail over our forefather Jacob. So let's see what happened. All right. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh. And the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of a joint. And he wrestled with him. So the angel like, damn, I can't take this dude down. So the angel kind of dislocated his thigh. The angel dislocated Jacob's thigh. And Jacob kept wrestling with him. He still didn't stop. Man, that's how mighty your forefather was, man. All right? We come from a mighty man, right? And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. So Jacob kind of wrestling with this angel. The angel that dislocated his thigh, thinking it was going to make him weaker. No, Jacob kept wrestling. Angel like, damn, let me go. Damn, get off of me. Let me go, man. Jacob like, no, not until you bless me. Because angel, Jacob knew that he was wrestling with the angel of the Lord, man. Like, no, man, you going to bless me? Man, our forefather's mighty, man. Okay? Verse 27. And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and has prevailed, man. Right? So this is why, this is what makes you a prince and a princess. This is what makes you royalty of the earth, because you come out of this man. Y'all have to understand that, all right? This man walked with the Lord and kept laws, statutes, and commandments, and taught these things to his children, which we should be teaching to our children, not our children, right? This precept right here is what puts you in a royal status, y'all, because y'all come out of this man. So let's make sure that we walk in the way that Jacob walked, man. All right? Well, let me keep reading, because I got all the way to 30. Verse 29. And Jacob asked him and said, tell me, I pray thee, thy name. And he said, wherefore is it that thou dost ask after my name? And he blessed him there. So angel like, man, what you need to know my name for, man? Here, take the blessing, man. All right. And Jacob called the name of that place Benaniyah, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. Jacob said, man, I've seen the Most High God. I'm wrestling with the angel of the Lord. I'm looking at the Lord face to face. I'm looking at some of the glory of the Lord, man, face to face, and I survived. Right? Man, that is a mighty thing. That's why I added 30. I kept reading down. I said, I'm gonna add 30 in there. That's mighty. It says, and Jacob called the name of that place Benaniyah, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved, man. And his life is preserved through his children, man. We're gonna have the kingdom forever and forever under the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua, man. Right? Let's move on, y'all. So that is one of the main precepts of the less Israelite royal nation, man. Because we come up out of that man Jacob, man. All right, the man of the Lord. Let's get Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 16 real quick. Y'all, we're about halfway. A little bit, almost halfway, all right? Let's get Jeremiah chapter 10. We're going to start at verse 16. It says, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, right? And Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name, man. Okay? The portion of Jacob is not like them, the other nations. No, our portion is different. We're children of the Most High God. We get the best. All right? For he is the former of all things. Like, I'm going to go back into it, man. Like, when it comes to the automobile, it went damn Henry J. Ford or whatever. No, it's a so-called black man. Okay? And he got the pad in front of that black man. Look at the internet, look at the cell phone, look at the damn TV, stoplight, the filament of the damn light bulb, anything you can think of, man. Jacob is the creator of all these things, right? Jacob created these things. All right? And the other nations stole them, man. We're people robbed and spoiled. All right? What's that? Isaiah 42:22. All right? People robbed and spoiled, man. We're supposed to be rich. All right? But them curses are on us right now. Hey, it's time for us to come back to being a royal nation, man. A royal priesthood. Next precept, we're going to get Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 7 real quick. These are basic precepts. Brothers and sisters should know these. I sound like Captain Jerubbaal, man. Y'all brothers and sisters should know these. Every single one I bring out, y'all should know it, and you should know it, right? Yeah, these are simple ones, y'all. Deuteronomy 32 and verse 7. I'm gonna start at verse 7 because I really want 8, but I'm gonna start at verse 7. Deuteronomy 32 and 7. It reads, "Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee." So if you want answers to life on which way you should walk, you might want to look at your forefather Jacob and saw how he walked. All right, you might want to look at King David. You might want to look at Adam. Hell, even wicked King Saul at the time. Look at how King Saul acted, and look how things turned out. I love King Saul just like David loved King Saul. You know, because I mean, he's my people, supposed to love our people, but he showed me what not to do. All right, even Solomon, even King Solomon showed me the things to do, and definitely showed me the things not to do. All right, and many other prophets. That's why I said, remember the days of old, many generations, and ask your father. Your father, like I say, is going into the prophets in this book, man. All right, these are your fathers that's in these scriptures. All right, verse 8. It says, "When the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel." Right? Like I said, you got that ring, got all the other nations, but sitting on the top is Israel. All right? We're the top nation on the earth, y'all. Right now, we're at the bottom. But we slowly raising back up to be that mighty nation, y'all. And it's not going to be easy. We got to keep fighting, man. If you want your crown back, if you want your tiara back, ladies, hey, y'all got to fight for that thing, man. And things going to get ugly. But you know what? Keep the faith and keep the commandments, because you really are a prince and you really are a king, man. All right, we truly are a royal nation. I'm going to keep saying it. All right? Because that's what this class is all about. Let me move to the next precept. Second Ezra, y'all already know what come next. All right? Y'all brothers already know what come next. Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. I'm trying to stay out that chat. I'm sure looking at all the precepts that y'all got up there. Brother Yashar Yehuda, that's a good precept. Those are all good precepts, man. All right. Be Branch, those are all good precepts, man. Nehemiah 30, yeah, those are, man, y'all all putting good precepts, all right? But I got to stick to class. I got a whole bunch of them, man. I got to go. All right, Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. All right, and it reads, hold on, let me see it. Salakia. 6 and verse 54. And it reads, "And after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all." So we all come out of Adam. Yeah, Esau comes out of Adam. The nasty ass Moabite come out of Adam. The stanky East Indian comes out of Adam, right? We all come out of Adam. It's true. What can I say? The scriptures say what they say. But let's keep reading though, all right? It reads, Salakia, "Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen." So who are the chosen? Okay? Who are the people that the Lord chose? Let me see if somebody can put that in the chat. Who are guys chosen? Let me see who put it in there first. I'm gonna go to it. Hopefully one of y'all brothers listening and y'all know that precept and y'all throw it in there. Yeah, you got show y'all Huda. We know it's Israelite, but what's the precept? What's the precept? I want to interact with y'all. Yeah, Deuteronomy 76 is a good one, but we're gonna get a better one, okay? We're gonna get an even better one. All right. Write this one down, bro. Okay. This another one. This is servant and chosen. This shows who God's servant is, bro, and who God's chosen is. This is Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 8. It says, "But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend." So Israel is God's chosen. God's elect is Israel. It's so many precepts. Let me give you another precept, bro. This is the one that the battle axes I always go to. Isaiah 44. I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Israel is the Lord's chosen and the Lord's servant. Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord that made thee, and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou, Jeshurun, whom I have chosen. Right? So we're the Lord's servant. We're his chosen. You can find these things all throughout the Bible. The Lord didn't choose everybody. He's not dealing with everybody, man. He's dealing with us. Y'all should feel good about that, man. He punishes those who he loves. The Lord didn't punish us to destroy us. He punished us because he loved us, man. And he wants us to be better. All right. And he wants us to do better. All right. Let me get Isaiah. Let's get the elect. Just because we're on the subject. Isaiah 45 and verse 4. It reads, for Jacob, my servant's sake, and Israel, mine elect. We are the elect. We are the servants. We are the chosen. Many precepts, y'all. All right. I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me, man. Right? Israel is the Lord's servant. He's the elect. Now, let's go back to 2 Ezra. Let's finish this up so we can move on, y'all. All right. I'm at 54 from the top. And after these, Adam also, this is 2 Ezra, y'all, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest the Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we are, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. We got that nipped in the bud, right? All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. So the Lord truly did make the world for our sakes. He made the people for our sakes, for servants and handmaids, right? All right. Verse 56. As for the other people, which also cometh of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, like unto spit. When I read this precept, I was like, dang, that's cold. The Lord said the other people are like spit. They're like unto spit. And spit is nasty. You kind of spit on the ground, look at it like, ugh, that was kind of nasty of me, man. The Lord said the other people like to spit, right? And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth out of a vessel. Okay? You got a big old bucket. You carry a bucket of water from one place to another. If you drop that one little drop, you might kind of look at it, and just keep going, man. But Israel ain't like that. If you drop if one of the little sheep from Israel spray out, the Lord is going to get that one little drop of Israel. But for the heathen, one little drop out the bucket ain't nothing, man. You liken the other nations to a damn drop that fall out of the vessel, man. All right? You ain't worried about it. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have been reputed as nothing, because the Lord keeps saying that they're nothing. This is as we're saying. Lord, they have been reputed as nothing. From Genesis all the way up to this point. We know that they're nothing, right? Reputed as nothing have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. And we're being devoured right now, y'all. Although we are princesses and kings of the earth, and we're being devoured. That's why we got to come back as a nation. All right? We have to keep the commandments. All right? Now they're lords over us. We weren't lords over them. Now they're lords over us. Like, now, how did this happen? All right? Because we broke the commandments, right? That's where our power comes from. Let's keep reading, though. Verse 58. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, Exodus 4:22. We are the Lord's firstborn, right? Thy only begotten and thy fervent lover are given into their hands. Because the Lord did give us into the hands of our enemies. Because we broke the command. We did the Most High God wrong. We did him bad, man. We did him bad. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? How long shall this endure? Like, Lord, how long do we have to go through this? Right? Y'all, we at the end, we at the end of the world right now. All right, the Lord can turn the heat up, man. And now it's time for us to really start studying, getting as much of this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, getting this living water, man. Eating as much of this manna, this bread as we can, right? So we can survive in the latter days. Yes, you will be protected, sister and brothers. All right, but y'all can't be scary out there. Let's keep the commandments. You're going to be protected, but that don't mean you're not going to go through nothing. You're going to go through a lot of stuff, and it's true. All right, I just want to make that point clear. All right, let's move on, y'all. Let's get 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. Yeah, brother Yaakov, I see you put that precept in there. I stole my precept. Brother Yaakov put in 1 Peter 2 and 9. That's actually my next precept. So I was in the spirit, man. Every now and then, I'm just kind of look over at the chat, y'all. I'm gonna try to keep up with y'all. I'm not that skilled yet, but I'm getting there. All right. Let's get 1 Peter real quick. 1 Peter. Yeah, my 1 Peter get real raggedy. I might have to get my other Bible, y'all. Hold on, let me get my other Bible. My 1 Peter. This Bible is just out of there. Yeah, 1 Peter chapter 2. We'll start at verse 9, y'all. Okay. It reads, but ye are a chosen generation. In the ESV, it says a chosen race, okay? But we read the KJV. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood. You see that? A holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light, man. And that's what the Lord did. You know, we kind of always felt like in our spirits, man, there's something wrong about this place. And I felt like I'm in a damn twilight zone. Okay, people not seeing the things that I'm seeing. Man, something is off. Something is wrong. A lot of people still bugged out. I'm like, damn, how do y'all not understand or see these scriptures? The Lord still got that veil over their eyes, man. But I always knew that I was special, man. I kind of always knew I wasn't equal to everybody, man. I kind of felt like I was better than everybody, although I was treated like crap. All the way from a child all the way till I was an adult, man. All right? That ye should show forth the praise of him who hath called you out of darkness unto his marvelous light. What's the light? Proverbs 6:23. His laws, statutes, and commandments, man. When we was born, we didn't know nothing about these commandments, man. We didn't know nothing about these commandments, and now, man, we in the Lord's marvelous light. Like I said, all hell is breaking loose all around me. I'm dealing with the stuff. Brother Yaakov dealing with stuff. Everybody's damn dealing with stuff right now. Everybody's dealing with something, man. There's not nobody that's in the truth that's not dealing with anything. All right? If they say they ain't dealing with something, they lie. Right? Everybody's dealing with something, man. But what keep me going is these laws, statutes, and commands. They give me energy. You know what gives me energy? When the Sabbath come around, I get excited. Y'all should have seen me before the class. I'm trying to get my life because I was slacking on the class, trying to get my last little precepts. At the same time, I'm laughing, I'm giggling because, man, we're going into the Sabbath. I'm excited about these. These are the things that refresh me. Joining with my people on the Sabbath, or even on Wednesday classes, just joining with my people and congregating with my people, man. All right? The Lord called us out of darkness into his marvelous light, man. I'll praise to the Most High for that he woke us up. I was talking to the one sister earlier, the same sister. Why you ain't coming to class? She keep giving them an excuse. Hey, and she actually has a zeal. She actually can see what's going on. I said, hey, don't be just stagnant. What the Lord gave you, he don't do for everybody to move that veil and you just sit there and look at them. I see the light, but I can't move. Man, you better pick your feet up and move one step at a time. Just show up to the class. Okay? Show up to class. Right? Let's move on. Stop being long-winded. Hold on. I got to keep reading. Verse 10, y'all. Okay? Which in the past time you were not a people, but are now the people of God, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy, man. Right? Right? So, like I say, we didn't even know that we were the children of God, man. All right? We didn't know that we were the children of the Most High God. And like I say, man, the Lord is actually waking us up in these last days, giving us our heritage back, giving us our inheritance back. All right? All right? I'm going to keep reading. On that. Verse 11. Dearly beloved, I beseech you, as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lust and which war against the soul. Let me read that again. Dearly beloved. Okay, who are the beloved? I'm going to quiz y'all again. Who are the beloved in the Bible or in the scriptures? The beloved. Yeah, I put that precept up there. We're going to come back. Who is the beloved? And I need a precept. Verse 11 again. Dearly beloved, I beseech you, as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul, man. So as kings and princesses, we can't act the same. You know, we can't do the things that we used to do. We have to walk like royalty, man. All right, ladies, long modest dresses with your skirts. I mean, with your fringes, like you, or even a modest skirt, you know, that's not too high. All right, brothers, not with your pants all down, with your booty out. Hey, look at my booty, everybody. I do not understand that, man. How these young brothers are walking around and they wear designer drawers and they tight. Man, that is the gayest thing ever, man. Hey, y'all, I want y'all to see my booty and I want other boys to see my booty. Man, that is just crazy. We have to come out of that, y'all. Somebody said, what's sagging? Hey, peep this. What's sagging spelled backwards? I seen this on Instagram. So what is sagging spelled backwards? Sagging spelled backwards is niggas. I don't know if white folks made the word sagging up, but that is a crazy coincidence that sagging backwards is niggas. Hey, brother Yaakov, you win a prize, all right? You win the prize. Baruch 3:36 is the precept for beloved, right? So yeah, if y'all don't got the precept for beloved, Baruch 3:36. All right, let me move on to quick, man. So damn long-winded, all right? Verse 12, having your conversation honest among the Gentiles, that whereas they speak against you as evildoers, because they're going to speak against you as evildoers. And the Gentiles, you can look at, man, spiritually, you can look at your mama as a damn Gentile because she don't want to keep the commandments, daddy. They still in the Gentile state of mind. All right? And yeah, they are going to speak evil against you. All right? They may by your good works, which they should be whole glorify God in the last days. Let me read that again. I slaughtered it. Verse 12, having your conversation honest amongst the Gentiles. So y'all have to watch what y'all say. Y'all have to speak aptly and use the right words at the right time, at the right moment, man. And don't just be blabbering stuff out, because once you blabber something out, you can't take it back. It's already out there. All right? Walk like a princess, not like a nigga woman. Walk like a king or a prince, man. And not like just some nigga out on the street, man. All right? Verse 12 from the top. Having your conversation honest among the Gentiles, that whereas they speak against you as evildoers, they may by your good works, which they shall behold, glorify God in the day of visitation, man. So your actions can actually change people. Or they can make you look at people like, damn, this is, because even my own kinfolk, they look at me different. Hey, brother Yaakov, do me a favor, get in a group chat, get in that group chat, you know, the text chat, and put that message, hey, class is happening now, man. You know, we have to do that for all the captain's class, for everybody's class, man. I don't know what's wrong with the brothers here, man. Brother Yaakov, get in that, you know, that group text chat and let brothers know, hey, stop texting, man. Stop texting and watch class. All right, thank you. All right. So yeah, man, the things that we say and we do, people are watching us, and that can ultimately change them. Let's move to the next precept. Y'all. Hey, we more than halfway done, all right? Y'all stay in the spirit, all right? Ezekiel chapter 16 is the next precept. Ezekiel chapter 16. Okay. Well, Ezekiel. Let me use my old Bible for this. Salakia, y'all. I use two Bibles. I ain't used to doing that. Ezekiel chapter 16. And we're going to start at verse 9, y'all. Ezekiel 16 and verse number 9. Okay. It says, then wash thy thee with water. Yea, I thoroughly washed away thy blood from thee and anointed thee with oil, man. So that's, wash away thee with water, man. All right, with this understanding of the scriptures, man. All right, Ephesians 5:26, man. we are washed with water through the word, man. All right, yea, and truly washed away thy blood from thee, man. And that blood represents our sins, our transgressions, man. All right, and I anointed thee with oil. I clothed thee also with broad work, and shod thee with badger skin. Okay, and I girded thee about with fine linen, and I covered thee with silk, man. The Lord covered us with silk, man. He clothed us, man. Okay, that's going into giving us his laws, man. A beautiful garment, man. A garment of silk, man. Right? Verse 11, I decked thee also with ornaments, and I put bracelets upon thy hand, and a chain on our neck. And I put a jewel on thy forehead, and earrings in thy ears, and a beautiful crown upon thy head, man. Hey, we are truly royalty. The Most High, he literally physically did these things for us, man. All right, man, we were the first people with the gold. We were the first people with the damn rings with jewelry, man. No, jewelry, J-E-W, Jew. Y'all have to peep that. J-E-W, jewelry. All right? Our people were the first ones that was blinged out like that, man. All right? That's why we just naturally fall into that. All right? But this is spiritual too. These things are spiritual jewels actually also, man. This is going into the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments, man. All right? It gives us a certain shine, man. All right? We are truly a light. We are truly a beacon of light, all right? Verse 13. Thou was decked with gold and silver, man. The Lord decked us out, man. You know how we say decked out? You know a black man wrote this book, man. Lord say who was decked out, man. Right? It says, thus was thou decked with gold and silver, and thy raiment was fine linen and silk and broidered work. Thou didst eat fine flour and honey and oil, and thou was exceeding beautiful, and thou didst prosper into a kingdom, man. We prospered into a kingdom. Glorious. We're glorious people, man. And it's time for us to get back there. Okay? It's time for the salt to get its savor back, man. We got to get our flavor back. I mean, we always got flavor. Even in wickedness, we got flavor, but no, we need to get we need to get the spiritual, the good flavor, man. All right? Not flavor and wickedness, though. It's time for us to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. Because the flavor we already got, by us keeping the commandments, is gonna enhance that. You see what I'm saying? In righteousness, right? Verse 14, and thy renown went forth among the heathen for thy beauty, man. The Lord said, and thy renown went forth among the heathen for thy beauty, for it was perfect through my comeliness. Perfect through his beauty, all right? Which I had put unto thee, said the Lord, man. All right? And we are beautiful people among the heathen. Man, all the people know, man, they know that we look better than them. And now, you know, some of the Africans look all right, man. And don't nobody look like our sisters, though, man. Our sisters are truly the most beautiful women on this earth, man. All from all the tribes, man. And even our brothers, man. Just our build, how we built, man. The other nations look at us and fear, man. They're jealous of us, man. All right, we're truly made in the Most High's image, man. Right? Y'all keep that in mind. But we have to be like our forefathers and walk like kings and princesses, man. Right? And not like niggas. All right? I gotta keep saying that. All right. All right. Let's get Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2 real quick. Yeah, Proverbs 29 and 2. Proverbs 29 and 2. It's like it. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. It reads, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, man. Let me read that again. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And that's what's happening all over the earth right now. People are mourning. Y'all know Esau is the border of wickedness, man. All right? Y'all know Esau is the border of wickedness, man. All right. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So when we do get back on top, man, the world is going to be a happier place. The other nations are going to be happy when we get back in rulership, because we're going to rule with righteousness. Okay. We ain't gonna have all this bullcorn that's going on this earth, man. All this pollution, all manner of folly, man. Everything is all out of whack right now because of Esau. We can tell, man. All right. The Lord gave the power of the earth to his hand, and now all the nations are mourning. They're at war. He goes into other people's lands, and not just us. I seen Esau. Quick story. Esau. It was a reporter. Some kind of dude, like on Vice. Y'all have seen them little documentaries Vice do. They in Cambodia or somewhere. So these Asians, Southeast Asian, them dark-skinned Asians, they somewhere in the jungle. But the Esau came into their land, put them on reservations in their land, and told them that they can't hunt over here in their own damn land. So when the white man came with the camera to interview them, but she just came at it, man, I'm telling you, man, the white folks wicked. I can just read in the spirit. That man, he came to do an interview, but man, I know he was messing with them damn women down there too, man. Esau think he could just do any damn thing. But they looking at Esau like he finna do something. Good. Can you tell the people to give us our land back, to hunt on our land? And he's like, I can't do nothing about that. All right. I just came here to do interview with you and to do what I want to do to your women. Basically, he didn't say that damn part, but I could see it through the damn spirit. Because these damn other nations look at Esau like they God, man. But no, we're the gods of the earth, man. All right? Let's get that. Let's at Psalm 68 and 2. Ye are gods. What is that? Psalms 82 and 6. Let's get there real quick. I'm going to start at verse 5. This is Psalm chapter 82 and verse 5. It says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course, man. Because right now, the foundations of the earth, in the name of the Lord, sent me there in the spirit, man, are out of course, man. All right, let's read. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High, man. Man, we are literally gods on the earth, man. We're gods and goddesses of the earth. With a little g, not with the big G, man. We're gods because the Lord said that we're gods, not because, I know I'm a god. I don't Egyptology, but Egyptology people be, man. I'm a god and I don't even know why. Man, we're gods because the Lord said that we're gods because we're his children. Okay, the Israelites are his children. We are gods on the earth, man. All right? And the nations are beginning to fear us again, man, because we're rising back up, man. They always have feared us. All right. That's why they never let us build. That's why every time we built communities, they bombed it and burned it down. They can't let us come up like that and get strength like that. They know we'll take back over this earth, man. All right, let's move on, y'all. Let's get Exodus 11 and 7. We almost done, y'all. Exodus 11 and 7. Pretty simple precept. Book of Exodus, chapter 11, verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know that the Lord does put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. So we're not Africans, y'all. We're not Africans. All right. I'm not gonna go hard on ham right now. Y'all know I'm thinking about all kind of names going into my head. I'm just trying to stay in the spirit right now, right? We're not Africans at all, y'all. We don't look like them. Yeah, we're the same skin color, but hey, we got a different kind of swag. In the spirit, I'm learning. When I see other people that come from Africa, I can kind of point out the Israelites now through the spirit, man. All right. All our brothers, all people that come from Africa, hey, y'all, we have to be careful not to misjudge them, man. All right. And y'all know that the spirit bears witness with our spirit, man. Okay. So, yeah, man, the Lord said, shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, man. Okay. Like I said the other day, even our animals are above these damn heathen, man. We're that much better. Okay, that's why I brought out that precept. That's about it I want on that one. All right, let's get Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 16 real quick, y'all. Y'all stay with me, man. We get Jeremiah 51 and verse 16. And it reads, When he uttered his voice, there is a multitude of waters in heaven, and he causes the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightness with rain and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures. And I want that. Hold on. 51. Oh, Salaki, y'all. That's 51:6. My bad. Hold on, y'all. My bad. No, it is 16. I'm gonna just keep reading. My bad. I'm tripping. Verse 17. Every man is brutish by his knowledge. Every founder is founded by the graven image. For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in him. So, hey, like I'm saying, y'all, hey, we gotta come back. A lot of brothers and sisters be like wearing like them crosses and all that type stuff, gold crosses, gold chains. You know, hey, that's idolatry, man. It ain't nothing wrong with wearing jewelry, but we gotta kind of come up out of that stuff, man. All right, let me keep reading though. They are vanity, the work of errors. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish. All right. So, y'all, we have to make haste to keep these commandments, man. All right. Let me read 19. All right. We read 19. And it reads, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things. That's another precept. All right. Jacob is the former of all things. That's the precept for that is Jeremiah 10:16. We had read that earlier. Okay. And Israel is the right of thine inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. Man, we are the Lord's battle axe. We are the Lord's battle axe and weapons of war, man. We're his choice weapons, man. Right? Now, Esau is his sword. What's that? Psalm 13:17. Now, Esau is his sword. He has different weapons that he used, but we're his battle axe. The battle axe is a mighty weapon, man. Big, mighty weapon with the big blade, man. One swing, man. You probably knock down 5 or 6 people at one time. I can just imagine somebody like King David or like somebody like Samson wielding a damn battle axe, man. Somebody with spiritual powers, man. And we had those spiritual powers at one time, man, but we lost it. All right. Over time, we got watered down from statutes. And we used to literally be able to jump over walls, man. We used to literally do these things, man. We used to literally, one of us was dashed through a troop of people, man. All right? You got to look at like the Maccabees and all that, man. These were mighty men of what, man? The Lord put that spirit on you, man. The Lord will put that spirit on you, man. All right? We are truly above our, man. We're not like everybody else, man. It's something in us that's different, and that thing that's in us is different. The Lord gave us law, statutes, and commandments that he didn't give the other nations, right? That's where your power comes from, y'all. Keep that in mind. All right. 19 from the top. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things. And Israel is the right of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art thy battle axe and weapons of war. With thee will I break in pieces the nations. So he's going to use us to break in pieces the nations. In the days of old, he used us to break in pieces the nations, man. And to beat the nations in submission, man. Okay? With thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms, man. All right? We're the Lord's number one, man. All right? Y'all keep that in mind, man. We are truly special people. We are royalty, all right? Verse 21. And with thee I will break in pieces the horse and the rider, and with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his rider. All right? And let's move on, okay? Let's get Hosea chapter 1, verse 10. Let's get Hosea 1:10, y'all. Hosea chapter 1, verse 10. Y'all all know this precept. The book of Hosea chapter 1 and verse 10, it says, yet the number of the children of Israel should be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. Okay? And y'all know it's so many of us. Hey, you know what's crazy? It's just how fast we have babies. Like, damn. The stuff before I got into the truth, you know, I was seeing it, but now you can see the characteristics of an Israelite. You can see the characteristics of an Edomite, of an Israelite, man. We know that these scriptures are true in the spirit, man. Man, we multiply so damn fast. Hey, this is one Nigerian woman, man, and I know she an Israelite. Every time my husband touched her, she had twins. This woman got like 44, 46 children, like 44 children, man. This woman got like 44 children. You know what's crazy? When she had her last child came, but it was the only single child that came out. It wasn't a twin or a triplet. All right. The last child, her husband left her, man. The husband left her. I guess he couldn't do it no more. Like, but that's stuff Israelites do. You see what I'm saying? Whether a man should abandon his damn family, man. After having 43 children, you have one more. Now you decide to leave her. This is crazy, man. And I know that woman in spirit was an Israelite, man. All right, but we are the sand of the sea, man. All right, we truly are the sand of the sea. Hey, it is true. It is true how they in the neighborhood. I stay around a lot of Edomites, man, and I regret it kind of, man. But they have these fertility clinics. You can see abortion clinics in the hood where the Negroes and the Hispanics be. You see the abortion clinics everywhere. But here in these white neighborhoods, you see fertility clinics. And these people really are having trouble having babies. Their population is literally declining, man. And if it is, increases for the sword, thus says the Lord, man. I just have to bring that up. Verse 10 from the top, Hosea chapter 1. Yet the number of the children of Israel should be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered, and it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto thee, ye are not my people, there it should be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God, man. So that's kind of what we're dealing with right now. Y'all niggas ain't the Jews. That Kyrie and Kanye, they're here crazy, right? It'll kind of piss you off a little bit, man. Because they know that we the Jews, man. That damn coon, what's his name? Charleston White. They put something in that group chat that really struck a nerve with me, man. He got to going hard on the Israelites. I'm just talking about this dude literally challenging the Most High God, man. Hey, man, the Most High is finna destroy his ass. Y'all just give it a damn period of time, man. You know, brother going hard on the Israelite. Y'all niggas, my mama gave me my mama gave me a guy-looking ass dude, man. That shit is a Salaki, guy. That's effeminate as hell. If y'all ain't got the guy that my mama got this and that, man, coon ass nigga that don't know nothing, man. That ran me hot, y'all. All right. And I know a lot of y'all know the video I'm talking about. All right. Got to go hard on Israel. Y'all niggas ain't do nothing but stand there. Y'all didn't slap no white woman. Like, nigga, what you gonna slap a white woman for? That nigga bugged out, man. But you have to understand, hey, I have to have patience. I have to hold my peace because, man, our people are sick. They are sick, man. They're ill, man. So you got to kind of pardon certain things, man. But, man, brother needs to watch his damn mouth, man. All right? But just made me think about it. Ye, where it said, ye are not my people, it shall be said to them, ye are the sons of the living God. Yet we are truly the sons of the living God. Don't let people get in your ear, man, because that's how Satan works, man. But maybe this truth is not for me, right? Damn. Maybe I am just making a fool of myself by trying to keep the commandments. Because that's how people are trying to make you feel. People in this wicked ass world, man. Now, y'all keep the faith. You are a king and you are a princess, all right? Now, keep fighting for the kingdom, man. If we gonna get it back, y'all. We're gonna get it back. Hey, we have to wait on our king to come back, though, right? And we're gonna rule with him in righteousness, man, forever, right? All right, let's move on to the next precept, y'all. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 more precepts. All right, let's get Malachi chapter 4, verse 1 real quick. Malachi 4 and 1. If you ain't there, too bad. I just read. All right, Malachi 4 and 1. But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains. We read a precept. Isaiah 60 and 11 is a precept for this scripture. All right, Isaiah 60 and 11. Y'all kind of write them precepts. Y'all brothers that do classes. Hey, y'all got to precept your Bible classes are easy as heck, man. You just keep precepting. The precept for Micah chapter 4 and verse 1 is Isaiah 60 and 11. Let me read it from the top. Verse 1. But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow into it, man. And the people are going to flow into us, man. All right, the people are gonna kind of cleave to us. All right, when you walk by, sister, they're gonna damn your face gonna hit the earth, and they're gonna be damn licking the damn dust off your feet, brothers. All right, man, we are people to be feared, man. My next class is gonna go on the neck. I'm gonna do it, man. I got my next class. I'm always talking about my next class. Maybe something totally different, man. Y'all, hey, man, the Most High got you where He wants you to go. I had to learn that in this truth. Anyways, verse number 2. And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord and to the house of the God of Jacob. To the house of the God of Jacob. Remember your forefather that was wrestling with the angel? And then the Lord deemed him a prince. And now you're a prince, a king and a princess. That's why. Because you come out of his bloodline, all right? But you still got to keep the commandments. You can't just, yeah, nigga, I'm a princess, and damn, you at the damn club, you smoking cigarettes and rolling blunts. You can't smoke weed and think everything is going to be all right, man. The Lord is having mercy on you right now, y'all. If you're getting away with that, man. But you ain't getting away with it. I just have to throw that in there real quick. Verse 2 from the top. And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord and to the house of the God of Jacob. And he will teach us his ways. That's why I say we're going to have to teach the nations how to keep the commandments. All right. We are that beacon of light, right? And we will walk in his paths, for the law shall go forth out of Zion. It's going to go forth out of us, man. All right. We got to start walking like kings and princesses, man. All right. And keeping it in our head, man. I am a king. I am a princess of the Most High God. All right. And the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. All right. Now, let's next precept, y'all. Damn. Did I say do Salaki, y'all? I didn't read Isaiah 16:11 yet. I thought I read it, but it's another precept to say the same thing as when I first started class. Let's go ahead and get Isaiah 16:11. Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 11. Isaiah chapter 60, right? In verse number 11. Like you. Get that real quick. Yeah, it's almost over with y'all. Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 11. And it reads, let's start at verse 10. You might as well start at verse 10. It says, and the sons of the strangers shall build up our walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I had mercy on thee, man. Okay? So the heathen are going to build up our damn walls, and our buildings, they're going to build our kingdom up, man. Just like we built their kingdom up, right? Thus says the Lord, right? Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, man. That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles. The forces of the Gentiles are all these other nations, man. The forces, all their goods, all our silver and all our gold, they goddamn buried in these damn safes, man. All right, Solomon's shields, man. Our Anor, man. All right, all the silver and gold, all those damn diamonds y'all dug up, y'all collecting it for us ultimately. Our gates are gonna always be open, and you just gonna come in there to drop it off, and then get the hell out of here and go do some more work, right? And that the kings may be brought, man. That the kings may be brought. Okay? I'm going to take a damn Donald Trump or something, man. Y'all finna get the brakes beat off y'all, man. All y'all wicked heathen, man, doing the things that y'all do to our people, man. And y'all know that we the children of the Lord, man. And y'all know that y'all gonna have to pay for this, man. Y'all gonna have to pay, right? It says, I'm gonna read 11 from the top. Therefore, thy gate shall be open continually, that they shall not be shut day or night, that the men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought, man. Your damn Joe Bidens, right? All your kings bring out, hey, we're gonna come dig their ass out of the damn mountains, from under the rocks, and we're gonna put them into hardcore bondage, man. All right. Y'all probably can't believe some of the things these Edomites are doing behind closed doors, man. It's about wicked, man. Wicked than what y'all can even believe, man. Sitting up damn drinking baby blood, sacrificing babies on the damn table, man. Eating their flesh, man. Having orgy with children and these abominable things, man. Snatching your damn children out the streets and damn stealing their damn organs, man. Right? It's crazy, man. Anyways, let me get back in the spirit, man. Verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that would not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted, man. So if you don't come and serve us, you kind of buck up, you get your head chopped off, man. Point blank period, man. The Lord gonna say, bring them hither, man. All right? Plagues and curses, man. All right? Let's get 1 Peter chapter 1 and verse 13, y'all. 1 Peter 1 and 13. You get my other Bible for Peter. Oh, that will toe up, boy. 1 Peter. 1 Peter chapter 1. Hold on, is that right? Yep. I'll start at verse 13. It says, wherefore, gird up your loins. So it's like it. Wherefore, 1 Peter chapter 1 and verse 13. Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind. Be sober and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Hamashiach Yahushua, man. Okay, we got to gird up our loins and say, man, we have to prepare for battle, man. Okay? And be sober, man. Don't fall into these other doctrines. You see what I'm saying? Hey, be steadfast on these scriptures, man. That's what it means to be sober. And also, I mean, don't be a damn drunkard out there, man. Don't be a damn drunkard out there. You know, get your little sip on. Don't be drunk. But ultimately, man, be sober. Don't sway to the left or to the right, man. Do what these scriptures tell you to do. That's being sober. Being sober is not celebrating Christmas and birthdays and Thanksgiving and New Year's. All right? That's being sober. Okay? And hope to the end for the grace that is brought, that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Hamashiach Yahushua, man. We're trying to endure this thing to the end, y'all, so we can get put back on top, man. All right, we have to just keep enduring. Verse 14, as obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lust of your ignorance, because we were ignorant in the past days. You know, we were just, you know, you made the drugs, and hey, it's Friday night, I got a check, I'm finna go get some dope, I'm finna go get some cigarettes, liquor, I got some hoes lined up, or whatever the hell kind of folly, man. I can go on and on, man. I know what y'all was dealing with. I know what I was dealing with. You see what I'm saying? The Lord say, don't fashion your mind back to that. Don't be looking back at those things, man. You know what? Satan is going to come. He's going to get in your ear. Like, hey, it's Friday. Hey, man, you remember when you just go buy one cigarette. It's not going to hurt you. Just go one. You buy that one cigarette, then you just slid all the way back into the world, man. It's that easy, man. Don't even play. I advise y'all, don't even play that. Don't even play that game, man, with the Most High. When you mess around, hit that cigarette, and have a damn heart attack, man. All right. Verse 15. But as he which hath called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation, because we're royalty, man. Right? We're not just niggas and nigga women no more, man. I can't stand this women. Bro, I see two young women calling each other bro, man. That is bugged the hell out, man. We are married. While women are masculine as hell, and our damn men are feminine as hell. Charleston White. I just forget these Hebrews. I'm tired of nigga telling me who I am. Damn coon ass nigga, man. My mama gave me a guy, and I go with a guy, my mama. Oh, weak ass dude, man. Dude, weak as hell, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. They vexed my spirit. He was already kind of vexed me, but it got a little personal when he started talking about the Israelites, man. All right, but we got brothers and sisters in the Bible that was doing the same thing. That was damn cooning out doing the same damn thing. So if Christ dealt with it, and he's the ultimate king. He's the king of kings. And you call yourself a king, you don't think you're going to go through it? No, kings go through stuff, man. Kings go through stuff, man. The head of anything goes through things. A captain goes through things. The head of any organization deals with a lot, man. Yeah, I want to call yourself these things, man, but that comes with a lot of affliction, man. Comes with that. Y'all have to understand. All right, this is not for vanity, man. But let me move on, not be long-winded. Let me move on. All right, verse 15 from the top. But As he which had called you is holy, so be holy in all manner of conversation, y'all. All right? We have to make sure that we holding ourselves accordingly, y'all. All right? Because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy. Right? For the Lord is holy. Who knows the precept for holy? Never mind. I'm going to just bring it out. Man, what is my daughter doing on here? Yeah, tripping. All right. The precept for holy, y'all. Who know the precept for holy? Leviticus, Sister Mary Houston, Leviticus 19 and 2. Let's check it out. Let's check it. Let's check it out. Leviticus. God, man, y'all pulling all kind of precepts. All right, I'm gonna pull both of them. Let's see what Leviticus 19 and 2. It says, speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel and say unto them, ye shall be holy, for I the Lord God. Now that is a precept to that scripture, sis. So that is right on point. Okay? That is a precept for that scripture, Sister Mary Houston. All right. So y'all make sure y'all precept 1 Peter chapter 1 and verse 16 with Leviticus 19 and verse 2, because that is the precept for that scripture. But there's a more specific precept that breaks down exactly what holy is, whether Yashar Yehuda. And I'm gonna check yours out real quick. Let's see what Leviticus 11 and 44 say real quick. Leviticus 11:44, I'm gonna read it. For I am the Lord your God, ye should therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye should be holy, for I am holy, neither shall you defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. That's another great precept. There's another great precept. Those are two awesome precepts, y'all. The precept that I'm going to give y'all, write this one down too, okay? Leviticus 20 and 26, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. Leviticus 20 and 26. I'm gonna wait till I get there. I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, and verse 26, and it reads, and ye should be holy unto me, for I, the Lord, am holy. I have severed you from other people. The Lord said, I have severed you. To be holy is to be separate. When you sever something, said I sever my finger, it means I cut it off. I've cut you off from other people. Y'all are different. I cut you off from all the other nations. You see what I'm saying? And ye should be holy unto me, for I, the Lord, am holy, and I have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine, man. I separated. Look, y'all are mine. All y'all heathen, get over there. Y'all are my people. I cut y'all off from them. Y'all don't mix with them. Don't even mix with them. Y'all mix with each other if y'all want to, but don't mix with these heathen, man. That's what it means to be holy. It means to be separate. Holy means to be separate, to be different, man. All right? We're pure. We're clean, man. We're the Israelites. We're above our people, man. All right? This class is I just want to give my people a boost, man. We are royalty, man. And we're at the end. Let's get Philippians 2. Let's get the book of Philippians chapter 2 and verse 14 real quick, y'all. Philippians 2 and verse number 14. Oh, yeah. I get this. And it reads, do all things without murmurings and disputings, man. Okay? Because, this is going into etiquette. I was going to go into some feast day etiquette, but we don't have time. I'm pretty sure the captain's going to bring that out because feast day dedication's coming, man. So the feast day etiquette classes are coming, man. All right? Do all things without murmurings and disputings, man. All right? We have to do everything decently in order. If you have a problem with your brother, hey, go call that brother to the side, man. Matthew 15:18, man. Right? Call their brother and sister, say, hey, sis, don't do it in front of everybody like that. If you just, and just kind of pull them to the side, man. You don't have to murmur, man. All right? That ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God. You see that? We are the sons of God. We are the daughters of Yahushua, man. Of Yahweh, so like you. Right? That ye may be blameless and harmless. We have to be blameless in this truth, y'all. That's why we have to watch what we say. We conduct ourselves with knowledge, with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. We conduct our lives with this, all right, with these scriptures, without rebuke in the midst of a crooked, perverse. Oh, let me start that from the top. Yeah, you may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the midst of the world, man. You see that? We have to be careful. Just like Christ had to be careful with his words, they kept trying to trip him up. Okay, it says without rebuke. Don't let them catch you up, man. Y'all can't let these damn heathen catch you up, man. You can't even let your family, man, the Israelites that's in the Gentile state of mind, man, don't let them catch you up, man. They try to catch you slipping, man. That's what this scripture is going into. That ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God and the daughters of God, right? Without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation. Man, we're surrounded by wickedness, y'all, in this world. It's just us. We all that we got. All right? We got to kind of stick together in this thing, man. All right? We have to love each other, man. Like all the other nations love each other, man. We don't love each other, though. All right? It's time for us to come back to who we are, okay? Among whom ye shine as lights in the world, man. Okay, because we shine as lights in the world. I'm damn, there's more precepts hitting me, but I'm not gonna bring them out. Okay, I'm gonna just stick to the plan right here. Let me read verse 16. It says, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Christ, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain, man. You see that? So, man, we ultimately doing this thing to, first off, to please the Most High God, man. And, man, we trying to make it to the kingdom and get put back in place, man. We tired of going to work, man. Hey, I'm looking for that day where I could just lay in the bed kind of late, kick my feet up, and have my damn servant feed me damn grapes, man. I don't want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning no damn more, man. Y'all here get y'all ass up at 5 o'clock in the morning and work, man. Because that's what the Lord made you for. To serve us, man. We the kings of the earth, man. Let's come back to the commandments, y'all, so we get the hell up out of here. The more we gather and the more we wake up, the quicker these prophecies happen, man. World War III, go ahead and pop out. We go ahead and go through Jacob's trouble, go through the affliction, and get the hell out of here, man. Right? Let's not be fearful in this thing, y'all. Right? All right, let's get, I hope I read all of that. We got two more. We literally got 2 more precepts, y'all. Don't worry, I'm not going to add any more. We got 2 more on the law, okay? Yeah, that's it. Let's get 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 6. Let's get 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 6, y'all. 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 6. Yeah, and it reads, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth, man. All right? Living in the pleasures of this world, man. You a dead man walking. You the walking dead. The movie Walking Dead is talking about us, man. We're not truly living until we come back into these laws, statutes, and commandments. Just like Adam in the beginning, he was breathing out, he was walking, but the Lord blew the breath of life in him, which is these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's when you're truly living. Okay? It's the spirit quickeneth, but the flesh profit you nothing, man. Back to John chapter 6 and verse 63. Right? But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth, man. Verse 7. And these things give in charge, that they may be blameless, man. Okay? We have to be blameless in this thing, okay? Just going back to being blameless. Check this out, verse 8. But if any provide not for his own, and especially for those of his own household, he have denied the faith, man. And it's worse than the infidel, man. Hey, man, you worse than the damn heathen, than the enemy, if you're not providing for your household. And this is manifold, okay? But if any man provide not for his own, man, you have to provide for yourself. First of all, you have to build yourself up in order to help somebody else. You gotta help yourself. I was telling that sister earlier. She going around telling her cousins stuff, but keep calling on the phone. But she don't. Like, you gotta bring your butt to class. You gotta take that first step to get built up, man. All right. But if any not provide for his own, and especially for those of his own house, that's going to your particular household, or it goes into your congregation, or your people is your house, man. Okay? Your congregation is your house, man. Make sure that you're doing for first of all yourself. Make sure your household is in order. And then you look at the congregation, man. Make sure that the building is taken care of, man. making sure that you're taking care of your brothers and sisters that's in need, man. That's how we become back one and back. Man, that's what makes us powerful, man. It was one Mexican. Side story real quick. There's a Mexican dude said, man, one thing difference between us and black people don't like to stick together. And it's true. When you see the Mexicans coming up, it might be a lot of them in one damn house, but that's just for a temporary period of time. They actually build each other up. All right? They're going to actually stay with each other, wait till you know, man, some Mexicans, we have a whole bunch of money, man. They have a big old wires of money, they keep it in their damn, but they kind of keep it in their damn cowboy boot, man. Thousands of dollars, man. They ain't got no bank accounts, man. Hey, it's another story. Hey, this is this black dude. This dude was in the house crying, I promise you. Now, he was in his car crying. He say he had came home from work, maybe about like 3 or 4 o'clock in the evening. It was an old messed up house next door that's been there. He said a bunch of Mexicans got out. They had beer. They had some materials. All right. And he said they got the banging. They got the working throughout the night. He said the next morning when he got in his car, it was a brand new damn house. Just right there. And the man, he was in tears, crying like, damn, look what these people can do, man. Like, Issachar is a strong ass, man. All right. All the tribes got their characteristics, man. Some tribes stick closer than others do. Judah have a problem, man. Judah got a problem, man. We don't like to help each other like that, man. But all of SAs got together, built up their house, right? Put all their resources. Now they can't fuck out the house. Then they finna go to the next house, build up the next house. They're provide for each other. That's what makes you strong, man. The Northern Kingdom has always been a little bit more richer than the Southern Kingdom too, man. With their damn as far as it's like being merchants and dealing with business, man. All right. But anyways, I just have to tell that quick story, man. Hey, we have to provide for us, man. All right. Let me read verse 8 again. But if any provide not for his own, and especially for those of his own house, he have denied the faith, man. If you in your congregation and you're not giving anything, you have a job, okay? But well, I'm not gonna give anything because I don't really have a lot of money, and when I do give, I want to give $100 when I do give. But I'm not going to give anything because I don't have $100 to give. Man, that's wicked as hell, man. I can give $5, man. You know what I'm saying? You steady taking, but you don't want to build up your household, man. You wearing your household out, man. All right, being a damn burden, man. All right. The Lord say you worse than an infidel, man. You just like the enemy, man. All right. Last precept, y'all. 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 21. Let me get my other Bible for Peter. Last precept. 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 21. 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 21. Come. Let me make sure I got the right precept. Okay. Verse 21, it reads, but even hereunto were ye called, because Christ also suffered for us. Man, we were called, man, out of the darkness into the Lord's glorious light. Hey, man, we can't take that for granted, man. We are the Lord's called, man. Because Christ also suffered for us, man, leaving us an example that ye should follow his steps, man. We gotta follow the steps of the Lord, man. The Lord walked as a mighty man. He walked as a king, but he also walked humbly, man. He didn't walk proud. You see what I'm saying? King David was a mighty man. He was a mighty warrior, man. King David will kill you like that and not even damn think about it in righteousness, man. But yet he was humble. But he was a humble man, man. We have to be humble in this thing, okay? For even whereunto you were called, because Christ also suffered for us, leaving us an example that ye shall follow his steps, man. Keeping the commandments. If you love me, keep my commandments. Thus says the Lord, man. All right. Who did no sin, neither was God found in his mouth, man. All right, y'all keep that in mind, man. Y'all keep that in mind, man. Our King left us an example on how we should walk and the way that we should go, man. Right? Christ left us that example, man. And Christ is just not in the New Testament. Christ is in the Old Testament too, man. Christ is all through the scriptures, man. When you hear the prophets, you hear in Christ. When you see the prophets walking, you see in Christ walking, man. All right? When you see Abraham walk, you see in Christ. When you see Jacob, you see Christ, man. Right? They gave us an example, man, on how to be royalty, how to walk like a king and talk like a king, right? And a princess, not niggas and nigga women no more, man. So that's pretty much on that. That's pretty much it on that class, y'all. I hope y'all were edified. I hope y'all were uplifted, man. I love my people. I love seeing my people in my apparel, man. When I look at my people, even in the classroom, I be like, man, look at my sisters, man. You know, they are built up, man. I see y'all as royalty, man. When I see y'all fringes on. Same thing with my brothers. I love seeing my brothers, you know, their damn hair growing out or with nice low haircuts, you know, the damn beard on, with their fringes, with the damn gold teeth and the rings, man. I'll praise to the Most High, man. But ultimately, man, keep the commandments, man. That's why I like, man, we are light and a beacon to the nations. Y'all, please like, share, and subscribe, man. Help us to push this truth. All right. We appreciate all the GoFundMe, the Cash App. We greatly appreciate y'all donations. And like Brother Yaakov say, all right, I'm gonna start saying this. Yaakov, I'm gonna have to steal your little saying. Your money will not be used for Jordans, okay? It will not be used to buy a damn jet, man. Right? It's not be used to buy a jet to fly to Jamaica and damn freak off. Damn Creflo, man. Right? Y'all funds will be used to push this truth, man. All right. At the end of the class, we bring out a law. Our law is Deuteronomy 4 and 5. We brought it earlier. Deuteronomy chapter 4, I'm gonna start at verse 5, bring this law out. And y'all make sure that y'all continue to pray for all our brothers and sisters that's out here sick, man, and not feeling well, man. Let's make sure that we just take the time out and throw up prayers for them. And you know, and when we do fast, man, we fast for the congregation, right? Yeah, Deuteronomy chapter 4. Let's start at verse 5. And it reads, "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it." Verse 6. "Keep therefore and do them," right? "For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations," man, right? "Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people." And with that, I say shalom, shalom, right?